Hello, bestie. It's Sue Coco, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you are doing so good. Let's call in the angels, the deities of the light, and all that call us to our higher good. So, I'm feeling so energetically charged, called to read for the collective of like business people. And more than just like you own a business, it's those of you who feel so called to start a business, to build a business, to create your empire. That could be creatively, that could be something very traditional, but this is a very like career centered reading, and I'm really connecting with people who find their purpose in their work, or they're finding who they are, or like their intention is solely focused on their career, on their finances, on building something. It's like you're building up something. And we're going to just tap into that energy, see what resonates. I want you just to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and we'll just go from there. Let's wake up the cards and let's just see who wants to come out. All right, I'm using the business oracle cards. Ooh, so there's a lot of mystery right now. I think we need to, before I jump in with these, I do want to get some confirmations with my tarot cards. I want to get three stacks. Okay, 3 stacks of confirmation. You're looking ahead at the future. I usually don't read up. I always say I never read upside down, but you are looking ahead at the future. You feel as if you spent enough time dwelling in the past that it doesn't serve you anymore to always look in the rearview mirror, and you're very future focused right now. I'm feeling this is an energy that's come in recently. Oh. And there's something about you feeling like you're worthy of luxury. There's something about like your personality and your magic. I'm really feeling that like you don't even realize how special or even magical you are. You have a power that literally like you make people bloom. When people are in your presence, they show parts of their personality that they don't show anybody else. You make people feel good. And they may have said this to you or not, but it's something that people hold really close to their heart about you and who you are as a person. Warm and sunny. And it's like you may not see yourself in this way, but you are positively able to affect people. And this is going to be a confirmation. If you're just like out in public and you notice people are looking at you, I just feel like you're somebody who can really pay attention, like through like, like the side eye, but like you're aware when people look at you. You're like the sun. Your energy is so radiant and warm and like life-giving that it is hard to not notice you. And they're looking at you, and the moment you look at them, they like look away. But because to stare at the sun, it's intense. So if you've always wondered, like, why are these people looking like me? Why me? There's something about your aura, and it's very magnetic. It honestly feels like a gift from divine, spirit, universe, whatever resonates with you. I'm probably going to just be saying God in this reading, or spirit, because that's how I speak and communicate with it, but it's that force. It really just feels like it's a celestial gift being imparted down to you. Ooh, we got the Page of the Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to cut 8 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You've been trapped. You have felt trapped. And it's through this imagination and like you're somebody who believes in the power of hard work that you can outwork a bad situation. Oh my gosh, I just noticed this little black cat here. And it's like, there's something about like mystery, wonder, magic. There is something about like this playfulness with mystery. Knight of Swords and Knight of Cups. So it's funny because it just feels as if you are in a place where you're like, it's head versus heart. And you don't necessarily know which is the right direction right now. You're looking for guidance because it just feels like you're unsure. Magician and Death. This is so funny. Magician followed by Death. You've experienced like a huge transformation. it just feels as if like you're well on your way on this journey, no matter how you may feel about it. And if you've just begun it, you are making so much progress. It is absolutely crazy. You're realizing the power you hold in your hands, and I'm hearing beginner's luck. And it's like, it doesn't really matter how far you're on this journey, because you're always learning and you're always finding new skills. There's something about you uncovering and learning new disciplines, or what am I hearing? It's like you're discovering more. You're discovering like hidden abilities, hidden talents. Ooh. Great, we're getting 3. So, in the journey that you're in right now, the stagnation you are facing, it feels as if you're in a maze. There's so many decisions and you're too scared or feeling afraid of making the wrong decision. Can I get some confirmation? Okay. And that's funny, it fell here. We got the 10 of Cups, the happiest card in the deck. And it fell between the next 2 of your Oracle business cards, which are Lilith, the card of empowerment. It is about giving yourself your own power. I don't know how familiar everyone is with like Christian mythology, but apparently Lilith was the first woman, and she was made not of Adam's rib, but the way Adam was made, but she was so in her own power. She was untamable in a sense, but she was the first woman. And that empowerment of not bowing to anyone else, not bowing to any man, but not bowing to anyone else, because you know you are heaven sent. You know you are created by God's very hands. That energy of there is divinity within you, and that gives you the right to have control of your life, that you have the right to have the decision and the direction of where your life is going. There's something about you taking the wheel and taking the steering wheel. I'm hearing Jesus take the wheel, but very much so, it's like by your own fire, and you're the captain of your ship. We're also getting the energy of fire, pure, like unadulterated fire, which is calling you to activate. And it's funny that it's like these 2 cards together are going to give you the 10 of Cups, the happily ever after. For you, it's going to be very different than a lot of other people, because your emotional fulfillment is going to come through the realization of this journey you're taking. And that's so crazy. All right. Are there any more messages you want me to deliver? I feel like I got to shuffle these. Whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh. So 6 of Swords and Justice. So if you're feeling as if there are things that are working against you, or there are, injustices you are facing, setbacks, it could be like legality, or even it just like, if you're an influencer or a creator of any kind, it just feels like there's setbacks. Terms and conditions may apply. You know what I mean? There's things of that nature. There's something about you moving to a different platform, or moving to a different environment, sailing away from problems and agitation. But also I'm hearing there's something about like nimbleness of mind. It's you're gonna find the solution through your creativity or through your quick thinking. There's something here about not only like it feels okay. In this card we've got, normally it's just like a man who's guiding the people in the boat. We got an angel. So there is something about like divinity is coming through so clearly. And you may like, this is something I feel like it's a secret you hold in your heart, where it's like, God wants me to be rich. God wants me to be abundant. And it's like, you can't necessarily share your vision with others, because it's like, they're never going to see your vision, because that's something that was made and meant for you. So I want whoever's watching to use their discernment, because it's like there's an energy here of unshakable faith that you cannot be shaken from your cause. And I know I do get some people in the comments that are like, oh, when am I going to see it, or are doubtful. This is not the reading for you. This is not the message for you. There is an energy here. I'm literally just seeing, it's like your foundation is so strong, and that foundation is faith. And this is so funny. Okay, so there's something that I read recently. It's like for those of you who resonate with God, so God, spirit, universe, however that resonates, but it's like that force. God is unlimited and unknowable. And no matter how many successes or failures you've had in your life, you still feel like you look up at the sky and you can see the constellations pointing you towards success. It just feels like it's written in the stars. You were made for success. You were made for wealth. You were made to have this abundant life. And no matter what happens, no matter how many setbacks, it's like you could undergo a huge failure, but then the next day you're ready to wake up again and get in the hustle, start the new grind. And it doesn't matter if it takes you a day, a month, a year to recharge after the burnout of like, you know what I mean? Pouring so much into yourself, into something that didn't necessarily work out the way you wished. But there's something about you being so tenacious and unwavering in your faith of knowing that there is something great meant for you. And the way you're going to know it was meant for you, it's like almost I'm hearing a whisper. It's as if there's somebody whispering in your ear, or you're always getting signs and affirmations. It could be angel numbers, or it could be like you think of like, for somebody who owns like a online store, you literally could be praying to God and be like, God, I need sales. And it's all like sales come. Or like, if you believe in me, let me have, blah, 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 sell. And it just sells. Or, you know what I mean? Like, if this craft or creative endeavor is meant to happen, may something happen with it. And all of a sudden, things are just working out. Things are happening. And it's like, there's something about you trusting in divine. I want some clarification on divine timing. What can you tell me about divine timing for this collective? Ooh, okay. Knight of Wands. For you, divine timing. I feel like I need another clarification. So divine timing. What does the Knight of Wands show? The divine timing. Oh my gosh. The Knight of Wands and the Star. So it's when you decide to take control. There is something about you. So, okay, there is very much an energy here that the success needs to be secret. It's you are doing your work. You are being driven by your passion, by your fire, by you're the one fueling your own, your fire. And that leads you to star energy of that being sustainable and wealth accumulating. You're getting so many positive cards. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like with the Ten of Cups and the Star. It just feels like such fulfillment and you getting to be in the spotlight. So guided by your own power and your own magic. But just know, it came at a huge, I don't want to say huge cost, but it came at like, you're not somebody who doesn't recognize how far you've come and how many hurdles you've had to overcome. And some of you, I really do pick up this energy of you're very, very deeply emotional and a lot more emotional than maybe people around you or people even give you credit for. It just feels as if you feel so deeply, but that's part of your magic in how you're able to be so radiant. There's a tie in with your radiance and how you're moving in the world. It's just like you having the power of the sun here and now and being guided by your own flame. It's like you're on this journey to your own recognition. Right now, you're in a place where you're hustling and working, but all of those roads are going to lead to a place where the opportunities come to you. They find you. It's simply you're moving into the position where it all aligns for you to receive. That was quite the message. I'm so hyped up. I am so excited for you, bestie. You've got so many good things coming. And so with that, I will say thank you to the angels and the deities of light for all the good being here and now. And I want to say thank you, bestie. I love you so much. And until next time, bye.